No Time Flat. They had to add another show, and it sold out in No Time Flat. So there are some hardcore fans coming tonight.
Yeah,
Now, I'm going to tell you something as a director. You repeat yourself. The audience doesn't like that. I'm just teasing. Like,
oh, well.
You're sharp, man. We need you like every week. You be whipping us into shape.
Right. And I tell you what else, though. As a cable access person, I know that our audience is mostly drunk and high. So they need to have the repetition before it sinks in.
well, you see, that's the idea about the room, if I may say so. The idea is that you can see once a month.
And never quite get it all.
But you don't get it the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
It takes time.
It's like our show, too. It's like the first time it really annoys the shit out of you.
Right.
And then the second time, you're like, let's just turn the sound off.
Right.
And then
watch the titties.
Yeah. And then like eventually you...
Yeah, you had one too many cocktails. You get sucked into it. Just
enter,
like you get sucked
the world.
to the Home Shopping Network. I sometimes will watch that for 30, 40 minutes. And I'll be like, why have I been watching them trying to sell me a vacuum cleaner when I am not going to buy one? It's because they're so effective at keeping that thing going.
You know, this tea is really delicious.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
You should market the tea.
Well, it's just sweet tea. It's Southern sweet tea, but I don't like it too sweet, so I don't.
No, it's not even bitter, but it's just perfect.
Right. Well, I know how to make tea.
Oh.
She's quite a good cook.
I had one of my friends that's a little bit, tell me about tea making because he used to work in a fancy tea shop, and he told me all kinds of secrets, which I will impart to you if you watch my cooking show on cable access. And it's just that you have to know how to massage the leaves in just the right way.
Oh, okay.
You have to use the right kind of water and the right temperature water, and you have to let it steep for just the right amount of time, and you have to treat it gently. And if you treat it gently and with respect, then it will reward you.
You know, it's funny you say respect, because respect is the same with the room, believe it or not.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I always say you can laugh, you can cry, you can express yourself, but please don't hurt each other.
It really is. Like I recently joined a cult, and it's very much sort of in line with that.
Well, it's a fun. It's fun to like interact because you don't have it. You see, the room is totally different cookie cutter from Hollywood.
That's why I like it. It's kind of like he's like us, just doing our own thing out there.
Right.
Independent of what the man is telling you to do. Doing your own thing,
Yeah, 2 is better than 3.
Well,
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I usually think 3 is a party.
3's better.
No, but 2 is better than 3 in relationships. That's what I meant.
Oh, I don't know.
We tried to add an intern.
We can keep this party going.
It did not work
just
out.
Be adding people in, because I think we could get 5 or 6 going if we.
There's a whole bunch of dudes.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
just
but
waiting.
Party is different than relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's not. A party is very organic.
No. She's
also
a
relationship, because think about it. You have to maintain a certain attitude to keep things going.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you put off an ugly vibe, then the party will die.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yes, and you have to make sure that you talk to everybody at the party. So you have to acknowledge all these different things in a relationship.
That's happened to me yesterday, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was and I was 6 people. So we talk one-on-one.
Right.
You see. We did not avoid anyone.
Right.
You see, I agree with that.
Well, that's rude.
But yeah, absolutely. But what I'm saying, 2 is better than 3 in the sense we have a very close relationship.
Well,
you see, in the sense, like you want to go much more
intimate.
Exactly. I think that's when we're getting into like subatomic theory as kind of a metaphor, because then you're talking about you've got the matter, all the atoms come together, that's your party, but then each atom has its own tiny little party going on. So there's all these things happening at the same time, but within the larger context.
It's like the sex hookups just start like gravitating, like, and it just happens, and then I just.
Well, like I say, partially I agree with you.
Right.
Partially.
Partially. Okay.
Partially. So
we can agree to disagree.
yeah, we can agree and disagree.
Exactly.
That's the idea.
That's the beauty of it. If
Yeah.
you have enough self-confidence, you don't mind the give and take.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best part. You have to give.
Right.
You see, if you don't give, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I know.
all your audience, I suggest to more give to people. That's the idea.
I agree. We give and give and give of ourselves to our audience, and they have repaid us by
Yes.
paying attention.
Yes, and sending us stuff
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
and ideas.
By the way, thank you for the books. I'll be reading.
Oh yeah, that's just something I
welcome.
found on the newspaper stand. But this is something that one of our fans, and here we are talking about making
Very
connections
nice.
with people. One
He
of
did
our
a whole
fans
story
did
and
a
he drew the
whole comic
pictures.
book about us. We didn't ask him to do it; he just made it on his own.
Very nice.
Yeah, and so
I think it makes my boobies look really good.
oh yeah,
Yes,
he draws
very
us real good.
Very nice.
His name's
Actually,
MC Miller, by the
that's
way.
you.
He does other
That's
comic
me.
books. If y'all
Well,
want
I
to look
used
him
to
up
have
on the
straightened
internet.
hair.
very nice.
We change in our show.
Yeah, my hair's changed a few
We
times.
have to mix
But we've
it
been
up.
doing it for like 4 years, so.
Oh, I was going to pitch that we get to be in your next project. I heard about it.
Oh yeah, do
Yeah.
tell.
It's like Friends in an Apartment Building or something.
Oh yeah, well
And,
you talk about the neighbors.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I want to
Please.
be a neighbor.
Why?
Like, how do you sign up for that?
Well, we are there open up on network people. If you ask
Ah!
So if we like paid our own plane ticket, you might give us a walk-on part.
me, no, I'm
Oh.
saying network people. Like we are
Yeah.
considering working with network, but
Oh.
but in a sense, like we don't have.
He's going to get real people.
I see. So like.
No,
people.
wait a minute.
Are you
We
selling
know
out
it's
already?
okay. We know how the man is.
Oh,
He makes
it's
No, wait a minute, girls.
Okay.
If you want to be part of a neighbors, you just stop by. No
See,
problem.
that's it. Like I said, you buy your own plane ticket, and I'm gonna come knocking on your door.
You
Where you live.
we
I
basically
live
just
in
show up
Los
at your
Angeles.
house.
So I'm gonna go to LA and start running through the streets yelling, Tommy!
Well, we thought
Tommy!
about doing a road trip out there.
Yeah.
But on a plane.
What's
Yeah.
the difference?
Like
But
that.
you guys, you know, I can see you with the neighbors. I'll be honest with you. I'm
Ah,
serious.
I'm so excited.
I knew it.
But I'm not promising anything.
Okay,
like-
all right.
Well, we knew that.
You
we
know-
can't either because we might be dead.
But you guys
tomorrow.
so natural, you know, natural.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
myself, you know, I can't be anybody else.
Yeah, we don't really. I mean, I think I've had my pretentious moments.
Of course.
Well, I don't know. Did you guys see the neighbors website?
I did.
Yeah,
I did go there.
theneighborssitcom.com, and we have a synopsis, and you know, I mean, you're part of
Okay.
I
different.
figured we could fit ourselves.
Absolutely,
All right, I'm all
I
about
can
that.
see you.
We are very adaptable.
Yes.
We have lots of different outfits. And
Yeah, oh no, we always wear
Stuff in-
something
But you're
different.
pretty natural, if you ask me.
Oh, well, thank you.
A very
We get the opposite a lot.
Yeah.
Why is
A lot
that?
of people
Some
say.
people think we're drag queens.
No, I
people
think you're
that-
pretty natural,
We're
and you can do acting pretty well.
Oh, you think? Now, here's a director.
I know.
Me.
I know.
I love it. I love. Keep it coming, Tommy. Keep it coming.
No, I'm just telling you. I mean, you know, it will be different. You know, I would say to you something different, but I think you guys are very good. I like it. You know, the energy.
Oh,
You
well,
see, energy is very
Yes,
important.
it is.
it helps to have a couple drinks before you come home.
Well, you may some people do that, but in Hollywood we don't do that.
Oh, you don't?
No, we actually don't.
Is everybody straight all the time?
They
Well,
totally
no.
are straight. But when they
Because
work,
that's not the
they are.
Hollywood I thought about.
No, well, it all depends. You
Okay,
know,
I
it's
see.
different. We have a lot of parties, as you know.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it's. But when you started doing some scene, usually
You-
we're
You know,
You're-
you
you're
stop
just-
snorting the cocaine.
Right, you
and-
try to get on the level.
you may like the statement level.
You try to get on the level when you're
Okay.
actually working, just so
Right.
you can keep it together enough to get your lines out.
So
Is
you
that
don't.
it?
So you don't
Correct.
fall
Okay.
down.
Yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
like Paula Abdul. Like
Yeah.
she's always stumbling around. She finally admitted she was on the pills.
And we said it on our
Well,
show.
she's a very cool person. So.
Right, but you know
Right.
what? She was still on the pills, and
You can tell
everybody knew it.
somebody's on the pills.
Everybody knew it.
It does something to you.
I have no comments about that.
Oh, well, it's okay if you're on the pills, Tommy. We ain't gonna tell nobody.
I'm not in pills if you ever.
We don't want to make you incriminate yourself.
No,
You're on.
there's no shame in anything on our show. We
aren't judging anybody.
I have done everything that you could possibly think of, and
Really?
yeah.
That's exciting.
No, it's not so exciting.
No, it's not.
Like after a while, it gets old. So.
Haven't you read? We've been reading the Marquise de